Okay, so we're about to review the first of the Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins. Now, when I heard about this movie, I thought to myself, a prequel to the first Batman movie. That's how I thought. I mean, that's what I thought of it from for a while prior to its release date, and I had no expectations. They were on the ground. I didn't, I wasn't excited for it, and I wasn't like, oh, I don't want to see that. I mean, I wanted to see it, but I wasn't like, oh man, I cannot wait. Um, that, I mean, that burst of energy was not there yet, and so I went in there with an open mind, didn't know what to expect. I was expecting it to be like, Batman in his early days before the events of Tim Burton's first movie, and right when I walked in there, wait for the movie to start, and just going in like the first 10, 15 minutes, yeah, man, it felt like a totally different movie, and right when in this flashback, like when his parents were killed, that's when I knew right then and there that like, oh, okay, this is not a prequel. This is like a whole nother thing. This is like a brand new. This movie stands on its own. Okay, all right, and that made me embrace the movie even more, and I fell in love with it. When by the time the movie was over, I fell in love with it. Like when it was still in the first half. Like when the movie was over, I was like, man, I gotta see it again. And I cannot count how many times I saw it. I really can't. I will lose count. I mean, the movie has not lost its mojo. It still blows me away to this day when I watch it. I'm like, oh yes, I love it. I cannot take my eyes off the movie. And when they said that Christian Bale will be playing Batman, I thought to myself, that's a pretty solid choice. I mean, I can see him, doing, carrying the Batman persona and the Bruce Wayne persona. Uh, I mean, excuse me, I can see him wearing the cowl and being menacing and badass and epic and yes, he lived up to my expectations, and the movie was a great movie. Was fantastic, and a lot of very well-known actors and actresses were in this movie too, and it didn't feel Hollywood cluttered at all. It actually worked. I mean, like with Liam Neeson's role worked, Morgan Freeman's role worked, Michael Caine's role worked, and Katie Holmes's role worked too. I was afraid that she wouldn't be. I just I was afraid she wouldn't measure up to being a love interest for Bruce Wayne. I mean, I thought she looked too young for Christian Bale at the time. I thought she did, but as the movie progressed, I thought, oh, okay, I could see them being around the same age range. Okay, but yeah, this movie was phenomenal. I mean, I cannot get enough of it. I loved the character development of Bruce Wayne. I loved how this movie showed Bruce Wayne's evolution in the Batman, and what his with his parents' death did to him, and how it made him into this vengeful young man, and he wanted to kill Joe Chill. He was getting ready to kill him right in that courtroom, and someone else beat him to it, and then that's when he discovered that there's another way he can help go against the corruption that is in his city, and he's been gone for like 7 years training, learning what it means to be corrupted, and how to fight, and everything. And once he's ready to go back to Gotham City, you know, the League of Shadows expects him to do what is necessary, which is to kill, and he won't do that. And so that sort of puts him and the League of Shadows at odds, and his mentor feels basically pretty much betrayed. You know, when he wouldn't do that final test, he would not do that final test, and and I like how he I like how he takes on a different identity, and then when he resurfaces and later on in the movie, you're like, holy shit! So you're Ra's al Ghul. Good twist. And I thought the Scarecrow fear toxin was really cool too, and and like make you see some crazy ass shit. And the craziest shit that we've seen during that fear toxin is when Scarecrow got sprayed with it too. Like when he looked at Batman and he looked like this demonic, like bat demon or whatever. I'm like, whoa. Shit. I just love this movie from beginning, middle, and end. Everyone did their parts beautifully. I mean, Gary Oldman was the best, Commissioner Gordon in my mind. And yeah, and I just loved every single thing about this movie. I cannot think of one thing about this movie where I was like, did that really need to be in the movie? I mean, okay, they could have cut this out. This doesn't need to be in the movie, etc. I didn't, I don't think I thought that once. No, I mean, this movie was nearly flawless in my mind. So with that all being said, it gets 5 out of 5 chair spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes. And it has the best opening credits of the trilogy. And oh man, I love the music score, the casting, the action, the story, the character development. All of it was brilliant. Oh my gosh. And leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this movie. And if you enjoyed my review on it, thumb up this video and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.